First of all, just as a very quick background, I've been following technology for a very long time. I've written 11 business books dealing with the internet, the commercial web. Let me suggest this is about the market, technology, and behavior. It's not about any one of those things, it's about all of them together. And all of this was the age of what I call the tethered consumer. The consumer was tethered or tied to the physical device. They had to be where the computer was to do anything. So they were bound together by location. And we'll have 26 billion connected devices. Now this number, all the research shows it's either 26 billion, 30 billion, or 50 billion connected devices. But no matter how many billions, if it's off by 5 billion, it's still extraordinary as a number. What are we doing now? We're connecting everything. This is in Germany. This is a connected vineyard. And what they're doing is winemakers are using this to measure in real time soil humidity, temperature, solar intensity. This is a 3D printed car by Local Motors. I saw this car last week in Las Vegas at a big IBM event I was at. This is the only one in the world. This was done on a 3D printer. And then they put an electric engine in it. And this is a new business model. And what it used to be was this has been taught in marketing schools for decades. It's the traditional. It's basically the traditional decisions funnel. Sometimes it's called the sales funnel. And you probably learned this in universities, where you basically look at building awareness. So you get someone aware of your product or service. And then you have to get them basically to come down the funnel till they consider and ultimately make a purchase. Rising expectations are becoming the reality. What's happening even if your company is not doing something, consumers are learning elsewhere what can be done. And this is where the behavioral change comes in. They have a high demand for this change. The point is that consumers see these kinds of things all the time. And what happens is they see these things, and then they have expectations of all of you. So what happens is you were changing the behavioral expectations of everybody, and then we, the company, have to deliver to meet those expectations. So what we're doing is we're connecting everybody, and we're changing what people expect can be done with connected devices. All of these things are coming together so we can track where somebody is. And the purpose is not to intrude on privacy, it's to provide better service to that person. And this could be a consumer, it could be B2B, it doesn't really matter. It's basically serving somebody on location based on what they're doing and what they likely need at the time. The idea that you go to a soft drink machine or a chips machine and you're tapping things, you're tapping buttons? By goodness, how old is that? That's the point of the Internet of Everything. The machines are going to do the work.